to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak no. My chain going blind on some freak no. Yeah, you ain't seen it like this since like 09. Big bill, the big dog stepper with no cosign. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. If it's my time, ain't no time to be fumbling. Big Villa pay-per-view, Lil Billy SummerSlam. Came a long way, you shit out of Cumberland. I done things hard to sleep on his stomach. Get used to evictions and dipping and struggling. I was like 12 or 3 bills, I was juggling. Dodging the was way more than trouble, kids. Look at my eyes and then call on my lies. I done went head to head with me more than my size. When you used to a loss, ain't no tucking, no problem. We're like added to everything weighing inside. I was gonna give up rapping right after that album. It's too many nights I done cried till I looked in the mirror off the side. I remembered I'm really best at it alive. Big dog status, nothing less. Even if I lose.
All right, Rodney, you got the #1 pick for the Knicks. Who you going with?
Man, I'm thinking Chris Paul. Just kidding. It is the LeBron era, so let's go with LeBron James.
All right, LeBron James headed to New York. Knicks fans rejoice. The best news they've ever had, Rodney.
Who are the Lakers taking?
You know what? We're going to get Kobe a 6th ring, so I'm going with Kobe Bryant. Surprise, ladies and gentlemen.
Alexis, you got a big pick now.
I am going to go.
Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with ABC, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for Chicago, we've got Alex Caruso. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's Terry, and it's Ball in at the point guard. One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
And finished off by Siakam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Caruso finds Terry. Outside, Ball. Shoots over Schroeder. Ball, no good. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Pass to ABC. It's stolen by DeRozan. Terry the pass to Ball. Kicks it out to Terry. ABC grabs the board. Passes it to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago. It has served them well.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Here's ABC, and Siakam throws it down.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Terry with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now the pass to Vucevic. Off target with his three.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Terry kicks to Caruso. Out to the right wing. Outside, ball. Lock at 6. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is the challenge Vooch poses for defenses. When he overwhelms them, it draws the whistle.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's ABC, and he converts the layup.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Terry. He kicks it to Ball. The 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Williams, he's checked in for Terry. And it's wide in for Alex Caruso. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. OG Anunoby's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. .151 left here in the opening quarter. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. Here's ABC. No good on that one. White with the defensive effort. Here's Ball. Good work defensively by Trent.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
ABC passes to Trent. Rebound by the Bulls. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Ball. And the dunk by Boucher.
Playing above the rim, Chris Boucher's a great alley-oop partner.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 4. To the inside. Now here's Williams. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And Drummond is right there.
The upward explosiveness of Andre Drummond, almost impossible to stop on the putback.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Ball. The dunk by Achua.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's White. He had 13 points in the win against the Trailblazers.
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible. Inside. The dunk by Achua.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Raptors lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Terry's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Ball's subbed in for White. Now, here's Trent. Still scoreless. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got ABC. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Achua in at the foul.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Hawks played a huge game. He scored 24 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. Yet another outstanding game for him. He's playing with a ton of confidence and dominating as a result. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Right side, Ball. DeRozan against Boucher.
And the timing on the block. Boucher's defense continues to impress.
And stolen by Drummond. And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Ball with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
The shot by ABC, no good. DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific vision there with that pass. Hit his teammate perfectly in transition.
Down low. A dunk by Achua.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's Terry. Then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
So it's Chicago now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. DeRozan's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. And here are the Bulls now. 3-point lead. Outside, Ball. Now here's Caruso. Defense right on him. That one goes in.
Cutting his way through defenders, Caruso somehow gets it done inside.
ABC passes to Pirtle. Out to the right wing. Corner shot. Toronto gets it back with the new 14. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Ball. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Barnes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Terry. Raptors also changing it up. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Basket counts. Ball's got 5 points so far.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Floats it up for Young, and it's Young finishing it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's White. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. And White kicks to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 3. ABC, good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
White dishes to Williams. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
High post Young. Here's ABC. White covering. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's White. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely, and White kicks to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Now here's White after the miss from ABC. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Young. Rebound by Williams. Chicago trailing. Outside, ball. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And the need still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Raptors lead by 1. Don't go anywhere.
44.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Everybody on their feet.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Gary Trent is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's ABC in at the shooting guard. Boucher's shot is off. And Chicago's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
DeRozan passes to Terry. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Hits it from three-point range. Terry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Terry against Barnes. Now here's Terry. D right on him.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Back to Barnes.
Third personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Toronto. Scotty Barnes. At the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Scotty Barnes is a natural leader, someone that wants to take important shots for his team.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Here's DeRozan. That one, no good. Good D by Siakam. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now the feed to Schroeder. To the middle, the 11-footer. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Chicago. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
You want the ball in Vooch's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
Throws it up high. Money!
This team needs him to step up, and Pirtle doesn't hesitate. Just goes on the attack.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Pascal Siakam. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up to the Bulls. And so they foul intentional.
Third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
A jack-of-all-trades type of player. DeMar DeRozan embraces his role as a leader on this team.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pirtle's shot is off, and that's an intentional foul.
Jakob Pirtle. First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
So the Bulls win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Alden. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sport.
Yeah, I cannot fall if I do. It's some man fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you back with. Crib on a lake with Hermes.
Okay, round 2. Let's go. Rodney, you're on the clock. Who are you going with the second round?
I am on the clock. Let's see. I don't know about this guy's durability, but I'm going to go with a guard. Let's go with Brandon Roy.
That's a good pick.
Hopefully you bought some knee braces already.
All right. Now I have some choices to make. So I'm looking at ages here. I'm going to get a younger power.
Welcome to another Groundhog Day. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Barnes. And it's ABC in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Tate in at the 3, the small forward. And over a long regular season, Grant, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is a long season. And to keep it light, you have to have team outings and dinners and guest speakers. Intentional connections, that's what I call it. And really, there's so much pressure in this league, so those moments really allow you to bond and relax and really come together as a group.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
And Siakam with the slam.
Boy, you can see how big this guy plays inside. Siakam, tremendous vertical.
Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Pass to Van Vliet. Down low. Clock at 6. Şengün, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
ABC. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Green and grant the Rockets opening up the pocketbooks. Brought in several vets over the summer.
Yeah, I mean, Van Vliet and Brooks are the big names. I mean, they wanted to spend to get leaders to help their young core. We'll see how it mixes, but they feel now is the time to make their move.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. The three-pointer off the mark.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Houston, Alfred Şengün.
That one's no good. For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Siakam. Here's ABC. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
Now here's Van Vliet. Shoots over Schroeder. The Rockets with another miss. ABC, the pass to Siakam. That one falls. Siakam's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Houston calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
That's right, everyone. It's time to fire up some T-shirts.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Jewish checked in for Toronto. And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
What's really impressed me is his ability to create for others on the offensive end. He's got a sharp mind for the game, and he's put it to use, helping his teammates find good shots.
Now here's Van Vliet, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. To halt the run, and there's a nice layup by Şengün.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
2 minutes.
He gets it in there.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. 7-point differential. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got 5.
You love how much edge Fred Van Vliet plays with. This guy is undersized. He's on the interior. He says, I'm still going to score it.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So it's the Rockets now. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Eason, and he makes it.
Pounding it inside early and often. often, setting a physical tone.
The Raptors have got 6 of 8 shots to go. You know, when it comes to Fred VanVleet, he's clearly someone not afraid of the moment, Doris.
He relishes the opportunity to make big shots in the clutch, and the guy has got this steady temperament that allows his teammates to trust him.
Define the inside resistance. Such a high motor play from Smith.
Here's ABC. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And here's Green from the arc. Counted from distance.
Can't play too far off of Green because he's skilled at pulling up and torching you.
Here's ABC. Green covering. Barnes, no good. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Smith passes to Green. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Smith outside. Second shot opportunity. And he can't get that one.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Raptors. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you... Making some changes. Şengün checked in for Bassi. Tate comes in for Bullock. And Jalen Green subbed in for VanVleet. So for the Raptors right now, Trent Jr. at the 2 with Anunoby at the 3. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's ABC in at the point guard.
Green is so used to having to overpower defenders, and he takes great pride in it.
Throws it up high, and Young slams it in.
My goodness, the soaring Thaddeus Young, such elevation on that alley-oop.
Here's Green. He's got 5.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He tallied 10 points, and he was dealing assists all around. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's ABC. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Green with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. A minute 35 left in the second. 13 feet out. Goes back up. And Şengün gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 14.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
ABC, the pass to Young.
You never know where Thaddeus is going to go, right? He's got such superb instincts in these pick-and-roll sets.
1:11 left to play in the first half. Now Brooks. He has 6. Over Trent. And it's Brooks missing. The Raptors shooting only 42%. And stolen by Green. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And here's Tate outside. Another shot. Here's Şengün. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he recovers it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good. So for the Rockets, Smith comes in for Tate. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Brooks. The Raptors making a switch here. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And he drives in. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Here's ABC. He's got 10. And Siakam with the slam.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Free throw good. Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And the first half now in the books. Rockets ahead, up by 15. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And some were saying, with the rise of the three ball, everyone is playing the same. You feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, B.A., I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot, but here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players. The shooting, the best it's ever been. The skill level, the highest it's ever been. So I love the game in its current standing.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. VanVleet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Tate in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the issue.
At the line for your Rockets, Green.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And that one's good. ABC.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Schroeder against VanVleet. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Kicks it out to Barnes. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done. But trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
Yeah, he's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. Barnes. Tate grabs the board. Tate's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Second chance effort. Şengün, no good.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Siakam outside. Pass to Schroeder. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. In transition, here they come. And here's Tate outside. Sinks the tray. Tate's got 9.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment, punishing them for it.
And Toronto calls time here.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Houston making some changes. Robinson Earls checked in for Şengün. Brooks comes in for Tate, and it's Bullock in for Green. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in for Schroeder. Now here's Barnes. He's got 5, and he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Massey, he's checked in for Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Van Vliet outside. And the bucket is good. He has 7.
How about Fred Van Vliet, the ability to carve up the defense on the dribble drive? Nice.
Here's ABC. He's got 15 and finished off by Boucher.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And here are the Rockets now. They've got a 9-point lead. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Bullock. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Bullock's got his second basket.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
ABC, the pass to Barnes. Here's ABC. That's tipped. Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot to the middle. ABC. Boucher. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Brooks outside. Van Vliet with it. Here's ABC, guarded by Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to ABC. And here's Siakam. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
Here's ABC. 15 points in the game. And finished off by Boucher.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
26 seconds left in the third. Van Vliet with it. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it from the high post. Jump shot is good that time. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's a level of activity Fred Van Vliet brings to the floor every night. Now he gets into the mid-range jump shot, no problem.
And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back after this word. The fourth quarter
Substitution on the court.
Tate's checked in for Eason, and it's Bullock in for Van Vliet. So for Toronto right now, Jakob Poeltl out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's ABC in at the 2.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
How about they look to Poeltl in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're leading by 3. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Alperen Şengün.
There's no doubt how serious he's taken rebounding the ball tonight. I mean, he's been eating off the glass all game long, crashing the boards, throwing himself all over the place, keeping plays alive. So incredibly impressive.
And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Green. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now. Here's ABC. And finished off by Boucher.
Two things you must have in this moment: poise and confidence. Chris Boucher has both.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Green, guarded closely. Goes up from the top of the key. Another miss by Green.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Schroeder. Stolen by Van Vliet. Green against Barnes. Green in the post.
And the stakes were high right there. What?
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Timeout called, the Raptors. They trail by 1. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Here's ABC. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, there's the alley. It's Tate on the wing. Here's the 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And Toronto calls time here. They're behind by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Pascal Siakam. First personal foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Will it go? Oh, Green with a block. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession.
For your Rockets, Charles Bassey.
8 seconds left in the fourth. And it's ABC missing. Brooks outside. And so it's Houston winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Yeah, I cannot fold. If I do, it's some man fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fold freak, no. Labels try to put me on a hold. I said freak, no. I got so much juice, turning stew to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Yeah. You ain't seen it like this since like 09. Big bill, the big dog stepper with no cosign. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. If it's my time, ain't no time to be fumbling. Big bill of pay-per-view, Lil Billy SummerSlam. Came a long way, used to out of Cumberland. I done things hard to sleep on his stomach. Get used to evictions and dipping and struggling. I was like 12 or 3 pills, I was juggling. Dodging the who was way more than trouble kids. Look at my eyes and they call on my lies. I done went head to head with me more than my size. When you used to a loss, ain't no tucking, no problem. We're like added to everything weighing inside. I was gonna give up rapping right after that album. It's too many nights I done cried till I looked in the mirror off the side. I remembered I'm really best at it alive. Big dog status, nothing less. Even if I lose, I finesse. We ain't gotta talk about a thing. No, I'm only talking about the check. I've been counted out since the jump. I was posted in that wreck. I was addicted to buying watches last year. I ain't switched the time on them yet. Late with. Yeah, I cannot fold. If I do, it's some man fashion pretty. Wanna know what I'm dressed in. All my dogs wanna know who you bank with. Crib on a lake with Hermes blankets. I cannot fold freak, no. Labels try to put me on a hold. I said freak, no. I got so much juice, turning stew to a freak show. They counted me out, I said freak, no. My chain going blind on some freak, no. Y'all gotta understand, I got the upper hand. Free, I done went head to head. Ain't no time to be fumbling.
Big tune. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call chopsticks for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? Too much ice on my wrist. That's why everybody hating on me like Chris. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People think I be Johnny just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Send them back to where they come from. For talking like the product of a ton. Southside me come from, me no care, my brother. One side, sit down for one chair, my brother. Come try, me will make it, my brother. Long time it takes to reach here, my brother. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy.
Every day I'm hustling.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
Who you think you're tripping with? Yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross. I wide, I long, I fat. I keep them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. The real he owe me 100 favors. I ain't petty player, we buy the whole thing. See, most of my homies hustle, they still do their thing. My roof back, my money ride. I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 lights.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
We never cars, but we hard. Whip it real hard, whip it real hard. Real hard, whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching. Jose Canseco just because he's finished. I feed him to strengthen up all my Pacifics to be specific. Triple C. Gon' rap, run and tell them that. Mo cars, Mo. Oh, there it is!
Game last night. Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? You're gonna go in this weekend. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that. going.
Come on, game time, game time. I got your help.
Let's go.
I got your help.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more.
Let's go, gear up, we good. Watch the screen. That's all you shoot it.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Don't get hit. started already. Shot! Screen coming. Screen coming. Let's get y'all. Let's go, man! On the square! Go!
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Trick! Yeah, let's do it! I got your help side! Step out! Bust it! Box out! He coming! I got your help! Don't let him see that! Screen!
So I currently have LeBron James and I have Brandon Roy. Now, I do want a point guard, but I feel like I can be very athletic and a defensive problem if I go with another wing. So I think I'm gonna go with a 26-year-old Andre Iguodala.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. All right, we have a couple good choices on the board right now, but I'm going to go with somebody who already has a little bit of chemistry with Kobe. I'm going to pull Lamar Odom back on the Lakers.
Wow. Nice.
Nice choice.
I have Durant and Ginobili, and I don't love the centers available, so that's what I'm going to go.
It's almost time for action here in Oklahoma City. And as the Thunder arrived earlier on, they appeared to be in no mood to show any mercy tonight. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with ABC, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Here's Holmgren. And Pirtle sends it back. ABC passes to Schroeder, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Trying to get more confident shooting from the interior. Schroeder wants to keep adding some elements to the offensive end of his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Inside, and the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
And Pirtle just making alley-oops look so easy. Must be nice to be 7 feet tall.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Frank, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And he's good on the second.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren to the inside. Giddey, and Pirtle sends it back. They retain possession. And Giddey gets it to go.
Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddey looking solid on that one for 3.
Here's ABC. Holmgren trying to get open. ABC's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Giddey. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively.
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is so quick at moving to the hoop after the screen. Just awesome mobility rolling to the basket.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. On the wing, Barnes. Here's Pirtle. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The dunk by Achua.
Assisted by
absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Williams with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from ABC.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
17.
It's the Raptors leading by a point.
18.
Let's take a quick break now. And close.
Substitution
now for the Raptors. Donovan Pirtle's checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Chris Boucher. McDaniels checked in for OG Anunoby. And ABC subbed in for Trent. We've got Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Rockets was terrific. He finished with 17 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. And he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch. And we're on the call tonight, guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Dort, and Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's deflected.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
ABC's shot is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Thunder trailing by 19. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Giddey, no one around him. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's ABC. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. When you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. ABC is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Barnes in at the 3.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Williams against Siakam. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying. It seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter. ABC's shot is good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Poked away. Pirtle with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Barnes. And he gets it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. OG Anunoby comes in for Pirtle. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to ABC. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Down low. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
That free throw, no good. And the Thunder making a change here. Okashevsky's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Boucher is checked in. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Here's ABC, finished off the break. ABC's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
2 minutes. They double him with Siakam. Dort with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Joe, good.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
1:39 left in the third. The drive by Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Raptors have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Williams in for Pokuševski. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. ABC passes to Siakam. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Williams. No good. Good D by Siakam. Toronto leading by 22. Here's ABC. 18 points for him. And finished off by Siakam.
You can tell Siakam has this action down. He knows just when to roll off the pick and receive the ball.
Anunoby against Dort. Yep, it counts. Dort's got 5 men.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
ABC passes to Trent. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D to the right side. Here's Joe, defended by Trent. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. The layup off target. And so it's Toronto holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard.
The Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And then for Toronto, Siakam is checked in for Achua. Barnes comes in for McDaniels. And ABC subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The post pair of form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Holmgren in the corner. The Thunder with another miss.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper.
Number 7.
Unable to do so.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's ABC. The basket good off the assist from Young. 22 points for ABC.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Outside Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Giddey. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for ABC.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Boucher passes to ABC. Trent outside, and there's the pass to ABC. And another shot. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Williams kicks to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He sinks the 11-footer.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Trent outside. Here's ABC off the mark. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling. Who you think you're tripping with? Yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross. I wide, I long, I fat. I keep them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. The real, he owe me 100 favors. I ain't petty player, we buy the whole thing. See, most of my homies hustle, they still do their thing. My roof back, my money ride. I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 lives. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm
hard. Whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm P.